Hey, what's up everyone, it's Sugar Brain Shanae, and today I have an unboxing for you, and it's going to be from Book of the Month and my adult book from Fairyloot. So if you want to know what's inside of these boxes, please stay tuned. And I am back, and also if you're new to my channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. So like I said before, I have some unboxings that I want to share with you all today. This is my book of the month that I chose for this month for May, and then this is my Fairyloot adult book for April. So I'm going to start with book of the month. Put this aside. And I believe I only chose 2 books for this month. So let's see. So one of the books I chose is one of my anticipated reads of the year, and that is Take My Hand, and this is by Dolan Perkins Valdez. And when I saw the cover, because I didn't know what the book was about, but I saw the cover and instantly I said this is a book that I'm going to want and that I'm going to read this year. So this is the book of the month edition. And then of course if you take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. It has like a little scuff on it, but there we go. There we go. So let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this one, which I'm really excited for. I'll probably be ending up reading this next month for sure. But it says, a searing and compassionate new novel about a young Black nurse's shocking discovery and burning quest for justice in post-segregation Alabama, from the best-selling author of Wench. Montgomery, Alabama, 1973, fresh out of nursing school, Sybil Townsend intends to make a difference, especially in her African-American community. At the Montgomery Family Planning Clinic, she hopes to help women shape their destinies to make their own choices for their lives and bodies. But when her first week on the job takes her along a dusty country road to a worn-down one-room cabin, Sybil is shocked to learn that her new patients, Erica and India, are children, just 11 and 13 years old. Neither of the Williams sisters has even kissed a boy, but they are poor and Black, and for those handling the family's welfare benefits, that's reason enough to have the girls on birth control. As Sybil grapples with her role, she takes India, Erica, and their family into her heart, until one day she arrives at their door to learn the unthinkable has happened, and nothing will ever be the same for any of them. Decades later, with her daughter grown and a long career in her wake, Dr. Sybil Townsend is ready to retire, to find her peace and to leave the past behind. But there are people and stories that refuse to be forgotten, that must not be forgotten. Because history repeats what we don't remember. Inspired by true events and brimming with hope, Take My Hand is a stirring exploration of accountability and redemption. So this sounds really good, and I find this interesting. I like historical fiction. I like books dealing with this type of story. I definitely cannot wait to read this. Like I said, it's one of my anticipated reads. But like I said, instantly when I saw the cover, it's something that I knew that I needed to pick up and that I needed to read right away. But let me know if you plan on reading this anytime soon, or if you had, or what books you have chose for book of the month for this month. But yeah, this is one of the books that I chose for book of the month. So here's this one, and then the second book that I chose, of course we have like a little bookmark, says please don't stop. And so another book that I chose is going to be for Dion's book club. This is what she had chose for this month, and that is The Hacienda by Isabel Kanos. And the cover is gorgeous, and it's definitely looked like a mystery type of deal, but who knows, I'm all for it, and I cannot wait to read this. If I take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. So let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this one. And it says, Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca in this debut supernatural suspense novel set in the aftermath of the Mexican War of Independence, about a remote house, a sinister haunting, and the woman pulled into their clutches. Okay, all right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It says, during the overthrow of the Mexican government, Beatrice's father was executed and her home destroyed. When handsome Don Rodolfo Salarzano proposes, Beatrice ignores the rumors surrounding his first wife's sudden demise, choosing instead to seize the security that his estate in the countryside provides. She will have her own home again, no matter the cost. But Hacienda San Isidro is not the sanctuary she imagined. When Udolfo returns to work in the capital, visions and voices invade Beatrice's sleep. The weight of invisible eyes follows her every move. Rodolfo's sister, Juana, scoffs at Beatrice's fears. But why does she refuse to enter the house at night? Why does the cook burn copal incense at the edge of the kitchen and mark the doorway with strange symbols? What really happened to the first Donna Salarazano? Beatrice only knows two things for certain. Something is wrong with the hacienda, and no one there will save her. Desperate for help, she clings to the young priest, Pedro Andres, as an ally. No ordinary priest. Andres will have to rely on his skills as a witch to battle the malevolent presence haunting the hacienda. Far from a refuge, San Estredo may be Beatrice's doom. So, wow. So she goes through a lot of, losing her home and her father, and now she's in this doomed house, like a haunted house. This sounds like a great book. And I'm really excited to read this. And I have to give it up for Dion for choosing this for her book pick for her book club for May, because I definitely wouldn't have picked it up. I didn't even heard of this book until she brought it up, and I'm so excited and I'm appreciative of her bringing it up now, because this is a book that I would definitely read, and I'm all for it, and I cannot wait to start this book. So this is my second pick for book of the month. Now lastly, we have the Fairyloot box, which this is the adult subscription that they started this year. So let me go ahead and open this. And the theme for their adult box for April is Divine Power. And this goes into more information on the back of what the book is. But here is Divine Power. And then let me go ahead and take the book out to see what it is. So it comes in this, and it says happy reading. And then let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's the City of Dusk. All right. All right. The City of Dusk by Tara Sims. And I do love this cover. I also have the original one because it was gifted to me by Alicia, excuse me. And so this is the Fairyloot edition, and this is the regular paperback edition. So you can see the difference between the two. And I do love this cover. It's really pretty. I like how it gives more emphasis on the background right here. And then if I take the dust jacket off, let me do that. This is what it looks like. And then here is the spine. And then these are the end pages. So it looks like that on both ends. And of course these are sprayed edges, so it's just straight black. And this, it has a ribbon as a bookmark as well. So that's what you see right here is a ribbon. So, oh my goodness. I've been looking forward to reading this. I'll be reading it this month, and I'll be reading it along with Alicia. So we'll be reading it together. And of course, this edition is signed by the author. So yeah, I'm really excited reading this. I don't know much about it, but let me go ahead and also read the synopsis just to refresh my memory. I think it has to do with like political intrigue and dark academia, I think. So let me go ahead and see here. So it says, the four realms, life, death, light, and darkness, all converge on the City of Dusk, ruled by the four noble houses of Nexus. But the gods have withdrawn their favor from the once vibrant and thriving city, and without it, all the realms are dying. Unwilling to stand by and watch the destruction, the four heirs, Risha, a necromancer struggling to keep the peace, Angelica, an elementalist with her eyes set on the throne, Tasia, a shadow-wielding rogue with rebellion in her heart, and Nick, a soldier who struggles to see the light, will sacrifice everything to save the city. But their defiance will cost them dearly. It says, the City of Dusk is the first in a sweeping epic fantasy trilogy set in a gorgeous world of dark magic, vengeful gods, and rebellious chosen ones. And then on the back it says, for each realm there is a god, and for each god there is an heir. So yeah, this is pretty. I will try to collect all of them if I can, because I definitely want to keep it up because this is a trilogy. So I need the other two books. So yeah, definitely cannot wait to read this. And And I do love this cover so much. It's beautiful. I loved it. Now, like I said, I wish they put like some gold or something from the cover itself and put it on there, but I don't know what they're doing right now. I honestly don't know, because for my April book for the YA for the young adults, they did a blood scion, and they didn't do that either for that book. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they just had a pause on their stencils, or I don't know. But like I said, I look forward to reading this, and this book sounds something that I would read, and it's up my alley. So yeah, we have the City of Dusk. But that is it. Those are my books from Book of the Month and from Fairyloot for the adult books subscription. So we have the Hacienda by Isabel Kanos, and we have Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. And last but not least, we have the City of Dusk by Tara Sim. But that is it. That is my quick little unboxing for you all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, please, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya.